Hey Taurus, welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career for the period beginning the 8th of February. Because it is a general reading, may not resonate with all of you, so you might want to take a look at the forecast for your moon sign and your rising sign as well. If it resonates with you, if you want to claim the video, if you want me to resonate with your energy, throw a comment below. Hey, thanks again for liking and subscribing so YouTube can find a new channel. Really appreciate that. If this is your first time, know that I do have an army of spirits and I channel messages, and this is a spirit energized reading. Oh, thanks guys. 2 cards out here, so I'll put them over here. What else I want to tell you? Oh, okay. So, I forgot. So, I'm also getting some of your past loved ones and spirits for some of the people that are guided to these videos. Some of them just want to say hello. And they know that usually if they, they laugh, they cry, they sing. Sometimes I had Leo readings in December, they turned my TV on. That freaked me out. They bother the dog. Anyway. What do we have for our lovely Tauruses, guys? What do we have for the period beginning the 8th of February? All right. All right, so we've got the 8 of Swords. We've got the 2 of Coins. Got the Page of Cups. Nine of Rods. 6 of Cups. What else do we have? Ooh, and we have the Ace of Rods. Excellent. Let's start with those. I'm sure I'm going to pull. Let me get these out of the way. I'm sure I'm going to pull a few more. All right. So let's start with this whole 8 of Swords. If you take a look at it, she's wearing red, okay, which is root chakra, financial, food, water, shelter, financial security, how you present yourself to the world, how you allow the world to see you. And she's bound. She's covered, and she's enveloped by rope. She's blindfolded, and she's just surrounded by swords. And really that tells us, it's about feeling trapped. And you might be feeling trapped in a in a root chakra kind of way. So food, water, shelter. So where you live, where you, how you're bringing in money, financial security, how you're able to feed yourself. Will things ever improved? And you've got the blindfold on because you really, you feel like there's no way out, so I'm feeling that with that at the beginning of the period, we're really experiencing some of this. Now, the 2 of Coins, that's all about making decisions around money or balancing money. So it's possible that you feel trapped in a financial way because of this. All right. Interestingly enough, the Page of Cups talks about lightening up. All right. So Spirit is reminding me that you do have homework, and they're trying to tell me this in a few different ways, but you need to become lighter. Okay. Now, how do you lighten up to ascend? Right? How do you do that? And the page is reminding us to get involved in our imagination, our creativity. That will help lighten up the load here, the burden. Maybe you want to finger paint, maybe you want to sing, maybe you want to do something that is on the artistic side. And listen, never be embarrassed to share your joy in song. The angels will always look down on you smiling, even if your voice sucks. All right. It's about finding how strong you really are. And some of this is karmic lesson here. But if you can lighten up and find your strength. And sometimes we find our strength in looking back at those times when we remember fondly. Maybe you got to go back to childhood. Imagine what it was like going. You were going to the park. All right. Today I go to the park and I sit there and okay, it's the park, and you leave. But what did you do when you were a kid? Maybe you brought a kite. It's $3 for a kite. Maybe you should go fly a kite in the park. Maybe that will bring back that. Stop bothering the dog, guys. Bring back that innocence, that beautifulness, that nostalgic feeling, that feeling of comfort and home. For me, sometimes it's comfort foods. Everybody has their own. If you can do your homework, what we've got the Ace of Rods. I'm going to ignore the dog. I apologize. But you've got the Ace of Rods, and the Ace of Rods is about new beginnings. Okay? It's about new beginnings. It's about happy times. It's about creativity. It goes back to lightening up through the creative and imagination. Ideas start to flow. Maybe some of you are actually going to travel away from the home this week and have a little mini adventure. Okay? But it's a really happy card for creative work. It's a big phallic symbol. So I'm sorry. For those of you who are in relationships or new relationships, no. You know what that means. Lots of bedroom activity for you this week. Good for you. We're not jealous. We're just happy for you. Anyway, what else do we have? Oh, okay. So we've got the 3 of coins. All right. The 3 of coins, as you're opening up to creativity, is about, this is the architect. You see him building here? Okay. Is about the architect. This is about launching new businesses, building and home improvement. It's about creative projects. It's about lasting enterprise. If you're in a gig kind of situation, really just pushes you forward into that creative mode in order to really succeed in entrepreneurial pursuits. All right, one more. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. I love this card because I get to say Wheel of Fortune. But this is about long-term great changes on the home front. It's about money luck. All right? It's about luck. It's about opportunities presenting themselves, improvement in money. You also might return to an old love, and when I say that, I don't mean you're going to reconcile with them. Maybe it's a mental return in order to resolve and release and open yourself up to something new. But it's definitely a return of maybe somebody out of the blue calls you, some old friend or old relative. So really good stuff for you on the go forward. All right. So let's see what the other cards have for you. And then I'm going to give the dog a treat so Spirits, stop bothering the dog. All right. Okay, so Pan is talking about fertility. Okay. This is a very fertile time for you. And fertile, we're talking about fertile as far as creative. Okay, so sure, some of you could be wanting to be pregnant, and sure, this would be a good time to be pregnant or get pregnant, but it's also about fertility in the sense of creation. So you're creating, you're inspired to create. And in order to do that, see this? You got to detach from this drama, this stress, this feeling trapped. And a lot of that is internal. And it's really doing a number on you. And if you can detach from the drama and lighten up, okay? If you can detach from the drama and lighten up, you'll be in a much better headspace, which will put you in a much better heart space. Spirit is asking me to share just a quick analogy. When something doesn't go the way that I believe it should go, instead of saying, oh, woe is me, everything is bad, I don't do that anymore. I say, well, guys, and I call the proverbial spirits the them, whoever the them is for you. I do not judge. Okay? I say, I'm sure something amazing will come of this. More amazing and delicious than I could even imagine. This way I'm not limiting the outcome. And you know what happens? It always does. Because that is part of my belief system. What you believe changes how you think, how you feel, how you act, react, or overreact. Okay? I hope this helps, guys, and just enjoy the week. Thanks again for liking and subscribing, and have a good one. We'll talk to you next time.